Hey guys, in today's video I will show you how I made this crochet summer top. Now, in terms of construction, it is super easy. You literally just have to make two rectangles, join them together, and you get this gorgeous garment. Now, before we start, I want you to take two measurements. So the first measurement you'll take is going to be the length of your top. Maybe you want a crop top, maybe you want it to be the length of a t-shirt, maybe you want it even longer. Whatever is your desired length, double that. So suppose I wanted a top which measured around 20 inches long. So when you double that, you get 40 inches. And that is how many chains you will make. That is how long your foundation chain will be. The next measurement is your bust measurement. So take your bust measurement, depending on how fitted or loose you want your top to be, add a few inches to that, and then divide it by 4. Each of your panels will be that number. So suppose if you take 36 as your bust measurement, divide that by 4, it gives you 9. Add a few inches. So I added like ½ inch to each panel, 9.5 inches, 9.5 inches, and my finished measurement, my finished top measures 38 inches all around. For this project, I have used this brand of yarn. It is a blend of cotton and acrylic. One skein is 280 meters and I used 3 skeins, so about 840 meters. I used a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. You will also require a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, and a few stitch markers. Make a slip knot. Now you want to chain any multiple of 3. For my panel, I made 174 chains. For today's tutorial, I will make 15 chains. Row number 1. Skip the first chain and into the next, make a half double crochet. Now into each chain, just make a half double crochet all across. Row number 2, chain 1, turn your work. Now we will work only into the back loops. So we usually work in both the loops. Only in the back loop we'll make a half double crochet all across. Row number 3, chain 1, turn your work, make a half double crochet in the first stitch, skip the next stitch and into the next make a single crochet, chain 2 and another single crochet in the same stitch. Skip the next 2 stitches and into the next single crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet in the same stitch. Again, skip the next 2 stitches and in the next, a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and keep repeating this until you have only 2 stitches left. When you have 2 stitches left, skip the next stitch and into the very last, make 1 half double crochet. Row number 4, chain 2. This chain 2 does not count as a stitch. In the very first stitch, make 1 double crochet. Now we will work into the chain 2 spaces. So in each chain 2 space, we will make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, head over to the next chain 2 space, 1, 2, 3, and just continue to make 3 double crochet into each chain 2 space. When you are done, make 1 double crochet in the last stitch. Row number 5, chain 1, turn your work, make 1 half double crochet into each stitch all across. Row number 6, chain 1, make a half double crochet in the back loop only, all across, into each stitch. You will now repeat rows 3 to 6 until your panel is the desired width. I repeated rows 3 to 6 for 5 times each, and my panel is 10 inches wide. Whenever you're done with your repeat rows, chain 1 and make a slip stitch on the side edge. Cut a long tail of yarn because we will use this tail to sew up our panels together. When your 2 panels are complete, drape them over your body to see how big you want your armholes and neck opening to be. You can even add a few stitch markers to keep that in place. So for the arm opening, I am leaving 6 inches open and I will stitch up the rest. And for the neck opening, around 6.5 inches I will leave open and sew up the rest. I will join my panels with the whip stitch, so I will have the front sides facing each other. And how I know that this is the front side is because you can see the ridges that came out of making the half double crochet in the back loop only. So this is the back, no ridges. This is the front, beautiful ridges. So you join front sides facing each other, and with the help of a whip stitch, just sew it up to the point where you leave the opening for the neck. While joining my panels, I will go into both the loops of the stitches on both of the panels. So this is how it's looking on the front. And let's just tie a knot and finish that up. So go ahead and do all the stitching up. There are 4 different places where you have to sew up. For the neckline, on one edge, and then you leave the space for the neckline, and on the other edge, and then you have the 2 armholes. So finish all of that up. So after sewing up everything together, we'll just make a bottom edging of single crochets to neaten it up. Attach your yarn to any corner of your bottom edge. Chain 1 and start making single crochets all around. I have made 1 round of single crochets. You can go ahead and make as many rounds as you want. Whenever you're done, end with a slip stitch, cut your yarn and weave in all the ends. So guys, that's it for today's tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel for more.